Okay guys, 1 and 5. Here we go. Let's look at the launch. This will work. I mean, I know I talked about a different grip on the 1, but this will work just fine, guys. So it's pretty much no contact, right? Apart from Marconi on Felipe. And you can start to add little grips from there if you so choose, but don't really need to. Very nice first block. I'm just going to run through some stuff. Now that I have the luxury of using QuickTime, I can give you a little better information on the block. So here's the center point of this block where my cursor is. We said that we really wanted to make sure that that this knee did not go this way, Marconi. It wants to go kind of here and here, in this direction. And we want to see what looks like a 21, a finish of a 21 there at this point. And just means that instead of rotating straight away around the center point, we go a little more to here to make that picture. There we go. But what I do really like is now the two cats are over here. We started off on this side of the tunnel and we're now on this side of the tunnel. So that's a much better picture. We have Fred coming through second. We're trying to rotate the pieces in place, and a really nice first block, guys. Okay, block 5. What I was seeing before is that you guys were finishing with very long, sorry, you had very long finishes at the end of the block. And so what I was recommending is that inside center thinks first about a little sideways move, then about a rotation, so that we don't go rotate and then power in forwards, which then creates a big move. And the other thing I think I suggested was asking Manuel to step like the 6, to go take your head to here rather than rotate straight away. There we go, that's nice, Manuel. And just going to where you think the catch is going to happen. So it's very easy, I think I mentioned this before as well, it's very easy for outside center to feel like they have to go all the way over to the glass. But look, that's where you need to go to, where Marconi is now. So stop in there. Not bad, not bad. I still think we can do a little bit more of that sideways first, and then rotate. And then maybe even shorten down Manuel's move just a fraction more. But some nice improvements there. Cool, so B-slot ones as well, always good to see. So we're looking for that 21 picture to happen at this point here. That's really nice. So it looks like that grip is not moving away from Marconi. Marconi, have you tried with the hand over the same way that Felipe has it? Just a suggestion. If you like what you're doing and it's working, the main thing is to keep integrity with the piece. So there's our first picture. Better here than it was in the A slot, actually. Second picture with the cats on the other side of the tunnel. The cog happening with the front pair. That's way better. Really nice. Little brain lock. Oh no, sorry, not a brain lock. Manuel is all over it. He's getting the airspeed to where it should be. Okay. Right, so same thing here that I'd mentioned before. Fred, I want to see you come sideways first before you start rotating. And Felipe, make sure, and that way, okay. So Fred, if you start moving your sideways first, you'll begin the transition through the center of the 5 here. And that will mean that Felipe has less of a tendency to go too far because he has an easier move. And he's like, okay, well, Fred's there. So all I need to do is clear a little bit further to do a little bit more of the move. But what that means is we just end up going too far. And then we have this really stretched 5 here. The distance is still way smaller than you think. Like Felipe, your head needs to go here. The center point needs to go there. Fred, center point this way, and I want your knees to finish here and here. Overdone. That's a little bit of a wide 5 build. Just looking at Manuel there, it's just struggling a little bit. Just squeeze it just a fraction, guys, between Fred and Felipe. Yep, same thing. You guys are doing 5s, but you're starting them fine, but it's not finishing right for all the reasons I said. I don't need to repeat them. Okay, Marconi, really nice job there. You had like an over-cheated start to the 1. Yeah, it's not traditional, but you just do such a good job of seeing the target. It's like, okay, well, I'm cheated, but I just hang out, I wait, I see the picture. Beautiful job by the whole team here, seeing that target. We got the cog happening. Very nice finish. It's a nice build. That's it. That's it, guys. That's way more what it wants to be on the 5. So there's the center point. We only want to see Felipe coming to here. We only want to see Fred's knees coming through to here with that sideways first. Little sideways, and then finishing with a rotation. Nice. And then now look at that. Manuel and Marconi are finishing with their arms bent 90 degrees, and we're much quicker into the 1 because of it. So I see why that build is happening for you, Marconi. It's a little uncomfortable for you. Partly is because of the problem with the 5. Because we get that stretch at the end of the 5, the energy is moving away. Ideally, if you weren't going so far, so if you were doing the move that I asked you to do with just like a sideways and then rotation, your energy will be fully stopped about there. And then you head switch, nice chilled head switch, and rotate in place. But because your energy takes you away from the center and you're like, oh, gone a little far maybe, and you're very quick to head switch now, you bend at the waist and you rotate around your upper chest. Look at that. And now you're compromised into the 1 build, thinking that the guys have hosed you maybe, or you're aware of the mistake. However, awesome job on the block. Beautiful fix. Good B slot 5. Let's have a look at how Fred deals with that at the end of the 5. So Fred, balanced head switch, more of an in-place turn, little bit of a move out, but not bad. Let's now just double check Marconi's hips again. Let's get in there. Just remember that grip doesn't want to go this way. It wants to go there. I think because you guys have done such an awesome job of matching the targets that I mentioned, just think about sliding into that first point, Marconi, that first target, excuse me, the first intermediate picture here, which is in a compressed with Felipe. Can still fix our A slot 5s. Nice.